Think marketing your kids' business is too hard? Give me 5 minutes and I'm going to walk you through the easiest marketing strategy that you can do even with your young CEO. My name is Tamara Zantel, and I help parents with kids that want to start or grow businesses quickly and profitably in a way that reduces confusion, waste of resources, and will keep the family moving forward. Now, in every single episode, I promise that I will deliver one thing that you can implement into your family business that is going to give you the confidence, the knowledge, and tools that you need to build a successful family brand experience. So stick with me for a few minutes and I'm going to walk you through the easiest marketing strategy that you can even do with your young CEO. The first thing I want you to understand is that all marketing isn't good marketing. Marketing must first start with a strategy. So today's strategy I have for you is probably made up of a few things that you're already doing already. So let's get into it. Part one, you need to have a clear picture of your product. Now, when I say clear picture, I mean you and your young mogul need to know every single thing about it, such as its features and its benefits. And also, you need to have clear, beautiful photos of that product, okay? Having these two things will do two things. First, it'll make it easier for you to create content for that product because you know everything about it. Because you know so much about it, it will be easy for you to market it to your potential customers, for you to just talk about it on social media, all the features and the benefits, right? And B, when you have professional, clear looking photos, now notice I say professional looking photos. That does not mean you need to invest a ton of money right up front into having professional photos taken. Will you need them eventually? Yes, but for right now, we have young moguls inside of our Young Mogul Prep School program that are taking professional looking photos all on their own. Now, these photos help to elevate the brand experience for your potential customers. And it allows them to see all assets, all the facets, all the different views and angles of the product so they can see how it's going to fit into their life. All right. Now, part two, you need to know who you're talking to. Now, let's say you sell blankets, right? And you know your customer who you're talking to is a mom that lives in a state like me. I live in New York and it snows a lot, right? So when you know your customer is a mom that lives in a state and you sell blankets, then you know exactly what she needs to read or hear to get her attention on social media or in your marketing strategy in order for her to consider purchasing your new handmade quilts to help her get through her son's fall or winter football season. Does that make sense? Okay. So can you see how knowing exactly who you're selling to will decrease all the overwhelm when it comes to speaking to that person directly? It will become almost like you're talking on social media to an old friend or even a family member, okay? Now, finally, part three of today's marketing strategy is you need to know where your people are. So now that you're clear about the what you're selling and to whom you're selling it to, you need to know where you're going to sell it. So often we try to do so many things on all the different social platforms that it just leads us to getting burned out and overwhelmed. And eventually we just stop posting it all. But when you are clear about what you're selling, who you're selling it to, and where your ideal customer or potential clients are, then you can decide where you're going to sell it. And then you can go all in on that one platform only. I promise you, if you do the research to discover the where for where your people are hanging out, and then you go all in on that one platform, you will see the needle move. And this can definitely be beneficial to those of you that are selling also on local events in your area, okay, in person, right? Knowing that your ideal customer is going to be at one particular event is going to help you make a decision whether you invest in that event. So trust me, when I first started helping my 9-year-old build what is now her $1 million empire, It was understanding and implementing these three things that made the difference for me. I hope that this was helpful. And if this brought up more questions than it did answers for you, then I want you to click the link that goes with this video so we can continue to have this conversation. All right. I will see you in the next episode.